Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of, well, my blog is called Misadventure Vietnam. But if you've ever talked to me on the phone, like with family members and this and that, or friends, and if you've ever heard me speak about Vietnam or this and that, then there's generally a phrase that I use a lot. I don't know if it just happens to be that when I came back to Vietnam, but as you can tell by the title of this blog, what is that term? And if we have a lot of young listeners out there, I mean, I don't really, like I, cussing on blogs or whatever. Like, come on, you hear worse stuff in like third grade. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where you went to grade school, but in my grade school, I learned a lot of crap and a lot of shit in grade school than most people would expect. So the phrase that I use most often when I'm talking about Vietnam or just my life over here is I don't give a shit. Let that soak in. What does it mean? Henry, you don't give a shit. What does that mean? Basically, whenever I describe anything about Vietnam, like I just go, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like whether or not people like me back here, whether or not people in America like care or this or that, I quite frankly just don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of a different mentality. Like who doesn't give a shit? I don't give a shit. Like let's just say for example let's see things that I don't give a shit about.
What?
You just walked in. She just did her laundry. But on to my point. I'm just saying that I usually just say I don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit about what people think about me. I don't give a shit like what are you doing. I don't give a shit. Any of these things, especially in Vietnam, because people make it like I should care about what they think about me. I don't give a shit. Quite frankly, like your opinion does not matter to me. I don't care if you're in America. I don't care if you're in Vietnam. I don't care who the effing whatever you are. I don't give a shit. Like you ain't my mama. You ain't my daddy. You ain't my significant other. You ain't my brother. You ain't my sister. You ain't. I mean, even if you are those things to me, like if you're not important to me, why should I give a shit? Why should I? I mean, at the end of the day, like okay, I could die tomorrow, and I'm worrying
Who are you
about what
talking
you
to?
think. Ne's curious as to who I'm talking to. I usually post my blogs online, Yi, so I'm on the camera right now. All right. So yeah, so Nee's with me.
No,
Nee, do
no,
you
no, I
want?
don't want to say hi.
Oh, you don't want to say hi? Okay, okay, okay. So
I let you have your moment.
she's letting me have my moment.
Can I
So
use your other laptop?
yeah, go ahead, use the other laptop. Yeah, kind of in the middle of something, but it's okay. Go ahead and use the other laptop. Or you want to use the iPhone?
No, 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 it's fine.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so anyways, back to my point. Like that's just something that I mean people say is like, Henry, you should give a shit about what other people think because what other people think is important, you know? Like what if they talk bad about you? What if they think you're gay or something? You know what I'm saying? Like your clothes fit too tightly. I mean, I've had like a shitload of stuff like said to me, and I'm like, should I be concerned? Like, there's people that say like, Henry, I don't like the way you dress and blah 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 like that, and I go, look at the way you dress. Who the, who are you to tell me how I should dress myself? First of all, take care of your own damn self before you start giving advice to someone else. You're yeah. So, anyways, sorry, he's kind of like on the phone, so I should actually be apologizing to her. But my point is, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit because whether or not I get succeed in life or a complete failure or this or that or whatever you think about me, like I really don't care what you think about me. You can be good, it can be bad, but I'm saying that my happiness does not depend on what you think about me because who's the most important person that that I care how I'm perceived? It's me. Like how I feel about myself, how I think about myself is, most important. And at the same time, the next people that are really important to me is, just my loved ones. Do their opinions matter to me? Yes. And at the same time, if they don't understand me, I don't give a shit either. So I'm saying, like, in terms of circles, what I think about myself is most important. Therefore, after that, it's, my close ones, the people that know me best. Their opinions of me are very important. And then after that, it just gets like, I'm the less shit I give. So, two people may say the same thing to me. And, one is my brother. I mean, let's give a prime example. One is my brother, and one is another family member that, quite frankly, I don't give a shit about. So, both people say the same thing. They go, Henry, you're a cocky ass mother effing bastard when you got back to Vietnam. And I go, I think I have. But, so what's your point? And then my brother's like, I'm just concerned about you. So, I just want to find out why and this and that. And to me, that's a clear difference. Yes, I would give a shit about what my brother thinks about me because he cares about me. Other people say Henry's a cocky ass bastard and they leave it at that. And they just talk shit about me behind my back. I don't give a shit about those people. Who do I give a shit about? My brother. You know what I'm saying? So, just saying out there, just pointing that out there. If you ever hear me, or if you ever like meet me on the street and I just use that quote all the time, just don't be surprised. And lastly, whatever you think about me, I don't give a shit. So, yes, does that sound bad or whatever? Like, maybe. Does it sound like I'm a cocky ass bastard? No, it's just saying, I'm just saying, I just don't give a shit. Like, why should I? Why should I care about what you think about me? I'm in Vietnam. You're in America, or you're in some kind of other country or whatever. Like, why would you care? Why? First of all, why would I care about what you think about me? And at the same time, what would you care about what I think about you? Because if you're confident in yourself, if you live in such a way that you don't really depend on other people to give you happiness, then you shouldn't give a shit. But can everyone do that? Is everyone me? I don't think so. So let's end it with my quote. My favorite quote since coming back to Vietnam. What you think about me, what other people think about me, what other people say about me, I don't give a shit. Thank you. Peace out.